Hey, Plant Pals, Mike the Kitty Gardener, and this is just a look at my outdoor garden. This is the watermelon that looks like it might be dying, so it looked really beautiful. It's a tiny little thing, and it doesn't seem to be growing any bigger. So there it is. It's all tiny cute there, but now it's starting to kind of get yellow, so I'll try next year. It was fine. So I'm going to try. The marigolds, of course, are taking over it, and the zinnias, so yeah, probably a good idea to put it on its own next time. I threw a little bit of bone meal and stuff on there. That's the brown stuff you see on there. I just threw it. Yeah. So this is the snack and bell pepper, and again the same thing. It hasn't really been doing much. It's been hot and dry, and then now it's been stormy and rainy, and so my plants are kind of confused on what they're doing. There's the opal basil that I took as a cutting from inside. These are my just random jalapeno seeds I threw in there, and they're doing good. They're growing jalapenos, so that's pretty cool. I love jalapenos. Uh, Next to that is the Greek oregano, and I don't remember what that. I think that's the. Is that the lunchbox pepper? Or no, the giant Marconi. Yeah. So I've gotten 3 or 4 peppers off of that. My inner circle, I had high hopes for. I planted all kinds of different things in there, but it's besides being a beautiful flower bed, I threw some like kohlrabi and different things in there for the fall. So we'll see how they do. Because the peppers did come up, the Fresno and the the other pepper that I planted. I can't remember what it was, but the fish pepper. Uh, Not gonna make it. And I've got 2 very large fish pepper plants already. I don't even know why I put the seeds in there. I guess I wanted to compare them to the cutting or something. I don't know what my chaotic thinking was at. Here's my sage. I've been harvesting a ton of that. I'm gonna really, before the frost comes, I'm gonna just really cut it down and dehydrate a ton of it. Sage is good. This is the orange lunchbox, and it's looking good. Starting to get a little bit of color on there. I'm gonna let it hopefully get to orange without the squirrels or anything getting at it. I do have the the mesh bags I can put over things. Here is my Scotch bonnets. I'm very pleased with that. They're looking beautiful. I can't wait. Hopefully, I can get a ton of those before the end of season. Because I already got rid of a bunch of the summer things, and I'm growing fall things now too. That's my peppermint. Again, same thing. I need to harvest a ton of it. And it's funny because the peppermint and the marigolds are actually fighting to be who's dominant in that grow bag, the 30-gallon grow bag. It looks like the mint is winning for now. We'll see. There's my Keter raised bed with the strawberries, the 3 strawberry plants in it. It's doing excellent. I've been harvesting at least 5 or 6 strawberries almost every day. Go out there and grab some, snack on them. They're not huge, but beats no strawberries. It beats buying from the store, so I'm quite pleased with that. My zucchini plant is doing kind of the same thing. It produces about 4 or 5 large zucchinis a week. It's got I just picked some before I started filming this, and it's already got. It's been like that was like a couple days ago, and it's already got 3 zucchinis grown on it. So here's some more zinnias. This was my lettuce. Behind it is my lettuce bed, and I replaced the lettuce with spinach. I believe I put spinach in that one. Let's see if I show the sign. Oh, so my wife did the filming on this one. So that's that's the lettuce. And I forgot to remove that tag. I since removed it, but the one tag in the back there is what it actually is. I think it's spinach. Uh, This one is the Ethiopian kale that's already up. I'm very excited. It's germinated already and up. And that's the Georgia collards. Waiting on that. Again, I'm going to get rid of. I'm just waiting for the bees are still loving the basil flowers. I'm waiting for all those to go to seed, and I'll probably pull those out and try to grow something like radishes or quick before the in the season. There's my rosemary. I'm going to take a cutting from that and try to propagate that inside because this is the first time I've ever successfully grew rosemary. This is my no heat jalapeno. Again, not thrilled by it. It's cool. This is the gypsy pepper. I'm definitely saving seeds from this one because it's a good, sweet, crunchy pepper, and it grows really good. So I would like to probably try growing this inside from seed over the winter, just to see. Compare the two. It's not a huge plant, which is perfect for hydroponics. This giant thing here is just the sweet basil. And my wife got it on discount from the big box store. The pimento pepper underneath it is not doing anything, so we kind of giving up on that. Again, here's some more basil. It's like Thai basil, and right next to that is the fish pepper. And behind it, my wife found I took a cutting from my sweet chocolate bell pepper and stuck it in there and hadn't seen anything. And we have one sweet chocolate bell pepper, a mutant from the mutant plant. It's growing a mutant pepper back there. It looks like the bugs have been chewing on it though, but I'll save the seeds. It was just, like I said, it was just a cutting. So why not? Look at that beautiful stripe on that fish pepper, variegated. Beautiful. Again, these ones are finally almost done. Basils where I can probably save the seeds. Start saving the seed when they turn brown like that. That's when the little black seeds are inside. And I put, I believe, kohlrabi in the pot there. I'm going to try to, again, swapping out the summer for fall things. And then, like I said, there's another fish pepper plant. So I don't know. Again, I don't know why I planted fish pepper seeds when I had two decent. But I guess at the time they were, little sticks, so they grow. Which is really nice. Okay, so that's back to that. And so we should be heading over to the, I'm calling the kind of the squash, squash zucchini area. I, again, took out that was the buttercup squash, and I replaced that with some purple bok choy. So hopefully I'll get some of that before, this is my other zucchini plant. Again, I don't know if it's the spot, but I'm getting, like that. That's one. I've got like 2 or 3 zucchinis of that. The cucumbers is growing fine. I'm getting tons of cucumbers. But cucumbers are, they're okay. Cucumbers are cucumbers. I'm not do cartwheels over cucumbers. They're okay. I like them, but I don't love them. And I want to grow things that I love. And I love zucchini, so I'm kind of bummed out. I wish it was kind of the opposite. I might just try. If I do them again next year, I'll flip them. I'll put the zucchini on this side, and then because you never know. You have microclimates, and sometimes things like to be in different spots. My kale's doing really well. That's kale's down below. She didn't want to show it because we've just been eating it. These are all my micro dwarf jalapenos, doing excellent. In probably a week or two, I'll start being able to harvest some of those, and then let a few go ripe so I can save the seeds. These are my tomatoes. I've been harvesting tons of the tomatoes. This right here, that's the Sugar Rush peach. That's not gonna make anything before fall. This is my sweet chocolate. It's my chocolate sprinkle tomato. Let's get from Psalms 146. I'll let that turn to its stripy chocolate goodness and hopefully get a bunch. That is the random pepper I took from the store, and then you can see the the cowpeas are trying to take over everything, and that side of the bed, which is kind of funny because they are actually pulling the corn. My corn is like 15 feet tall. It's taller than my garage, and then all the peas. There's like thousands of peas hanging off this thing that are starting to pull it down. So now instead of being 15 foot tall, my corn, it's like being bent over, and it's like 10 feet tall. But I don't mind. The corn is already pretty much ready to be harvested. That's my orange spice jalapeno. That's my favorite jalapeno. Again, hoping to get some. So my wife's panning up, so you can see like how tall the corn is. There's the okra. That one, it's not really doing too much. The okra I had in the bed next to the corn has been growing like crazy. These are my Romas. They look like they're gonna maybe in a week or so, hopefully be red. Maybe I'll get one or two. This guy here is my candy roaster squash, and the one to the left is the Komboka squash. So I've got some Komboka squash. They're kind of being about the same, but the Georgia candy roaster that's a brand new baby candy roaster there. So I just harvested one today. I'll show the one that I harvested coming around the corner here. This is my Tigger melon. I've got like one Tigger melon on there. So that one right there, you can see how nice and orange that is. And when I went to check it, pull it, it just came right off the right off the thing, and the vines were near it were kind of dried up. So hopefully it's ready. I'm going to let it cure for probably a week or so, and then I'll cut it open. But so all the blossoms and stuff are from the Georgia candy roaster. That thing really took over, so it really kind of does need its own like bed and trellis system. My patty pan, there's this little teeny, little teeny flowers and stuff on there. Again, it's being covered by everything else, but I don't feel like moving that pot out. So I'm definitely gonna grow that in a different spot next year. And plus, I'll maybe try growing it inside too. My strawberry comes and goes. It's funny because I'll look at the strawberry one day and it'll be just brown and crunchy and dead. But then, like right there, you see there's a green life back again. So go figure. That's my orange hat tomatoes. Looks like there's like 50 tomatoes on there. That's pretty cool. I love orange hats. And it looks to be doing about the same inside outside. So there is the Komboka squash. That's the newest one. That one right there is the oldest one. So yeah, I was hoping to get more. There's my other giant uh, Georgia candy roaster squash that's sitting on the ground. It was up in the air, but the weight of it is pulling down. Well, yeah, I'm very excited. Hopefully, it tastes good. So if it tastes good, that's a game changer because that thing's huge and it'll last months. There's another pan up with the corn. I've harvested probably 5 ears of corn off this so far. Very delicious. I'd really like to try this was just your standard yellow corn, and which is if it's that good, I really can't wait to try like a sweet variety that I've heard people rave about. Yeah, so it's looking good. So the tendrils are starting to dry up, and they're supposed to wait till they're completely crunchy dry and no moisture to the thing, and that's the ones I've pulled have been that way. Look at that beautiful uh, okra flower, gorgeous. Not a fan of okra. I like I said, I like okra in limited things, and I've got three or four okra plants, and next year I'll probably just do one, or I'll do maybe try a few different varieties of okra to see maybe I like one or the other. Show more of my cowpeas, which have been like I said, I've got hundreds on there. So I swapped out. This was my turnip bed. I've swapped that out with kohlrabi. It's a purple kohlrabi. So I would be thrilled to bits if I can get some of those before the frost. That's my Giant marigold. See, now I believe that's just one seed. That's one marigold plant there. If I had put that in soil, it'd probably take over the world. You can thank me for not. Um, there's some more just regular old jalapenos. And the strawberries that I put in there were from Bare Root, and they haven't really been doing anything, so I might have to wait till next year for them to actually start doing something. It's just an onion that I stuck in there. It's doing good. This right here is... I couldn't read that. Oh, sugar beets. Okay, thank you. Wife is sitting next to me. So we're waiting for the onions seeds to dry out so we can get some seeds out there. But there's still the bugs still hang out on it, and the pollinators. So yeah. So this is these two tomato plants right next to each other. So I really can't tell which one is which. One's a Paul Robeson and one's a Campbell's. They're both doing well. There is my red heirloom cherry tomatoes on the bottom there. There's a Microdorf cherry tomato hidden in there. You can see a little green one there. And this is the big beef beefsteak tomato that has the brown, almost this regular old perfect tomato shape, and then the kind of the lumpy ones are the red beefsteak tomatoes. Oh yeah, but all of them are doing great, so quite pleased with that. And then underneath it is some more cherry tomatoes that you can't see. And then, so that one's right there. It's in there, the wedding bag there. I pulled that one. Beautiful white red beefsteak tomato. These are mystery tomatoes. They're okay. My wife likes them more than I do. They're just your regular standard tomato. I'm not sure what the varieties. I have to go back through my videos and see, because I didn't get a label for that one. I think that was gifted, that one. And that was it. That was a look at what's happening in my garden. And I believe we're going to go look at the... Because like I said, my wife filmed this one. I filmed the last one. My wife filmed this one. We kind of take turns. So she likes to do her artistic crane shot overview, sky cam, showing everything. She shook her fist at me. I will blink if I need help. All right, so here's my front garden. My little front circle with all the random flowers in it. Too many flowers to name. That's right here. I'm really excited about. This is a thistle. So, and I believe it was just a volunteer, but it was a very cool thistle. So I'm gonna let that grow flowers. Hopefully we'll have some big purple thistly, beautiful flowers. There's probably like, I think we counted like we've been naming, looking up the names and everything. So there's like all kinds of candy tufts and all kinds of flowers. Oh yeah. All right. There's a look. And then she's showing the bird feeder there. All right. Any comments, questions in the comment section? Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have an awesome day.